Well, I just got an alert on my phone that my Vacos camera here, that's actually been a great little outdoor wireless camera, but the battery's low, so we're going to have to take it down and recharge it, and maybe we should talk about some solutions to this. We'll see you in a bit. So as you saw in my opening, that camera is a Vacos, and it is a 100% wire-free, battery-powered security camera. Now, I mounted that camera a while back, and as I mentioned out there, the only drawback of this is the recharging of the camera. And that's great if you're home all the time. When you get the warning that the battery's low, you just take it down and go plug it in and leave it charged overnight is a good option. Put it back up and you're good to go for another 3 weeks, maybe a month. I can't really remember. I didn't log how long it is between charges, but I would guess it's between 3 weeks and a month before you have to do it, which isn't bad. But like I said, if you're not home all the time and you'd like that camera charged all the time, we have a solution for that as well here. But just to talk more about this camera, I've reviewed many of these security cameras over the years here. And this one, I'm telling you, was the most flawless, easy setup I've ever had experience with in these wireless cameras. This one, I just downloaded the app, did all the things you have to do by registering, turned on your product, and it connected, and it's worked flawlessly for connection-wise ever since. So very impressed with this Vacos camera, 1080 full HD. It's got 2 megapixel crystal clear images, cloud storage, which I have subscribed to. So now I've got any actions, any inductions as they call them, human inductions, they all get recorded for me, and I can go back and look should I find anything missing or any suspicious activity around the house. It works with Alexa. It's got motion detection alerts, and like I say, battery or solar powered, which we're going to get into today. And it's outdoor IP65 waterproof rated. So in the camera had all the mounting hardware you required, and I'll show you that when we get up there again. But now we're going to address that problem of having to recharge the battery. So what we got here is the Vacos. It's the Vacos solar panel. So we mount this up there, plug it into the port on the camera. That should solve our recharge problem. So I'm going to take a note of how long it takes before, if ever, this camera does now discharge itself. Maybe here in BC on Vancouver Island, maybe in the winter time during the rainy season and clouds, maybe it will discharge, but that'll be yet to be determined. So let's go back outside now and put on this solar panel and plug it in. Okay, so I'm back with the camera fully charged. Now put it back on its magnetic mount here. And let's look for a place to put that solar panel where it'll be the most effective to keep this camera charged fully all the time. Okay, so looking at my camera location, my house faces north here. So this camera, of course, is on the shady side of the home. And the sun goes from about there to over there pretty much year round. So all on the other side of my roof here, they come send you with this nice bracket, which is a multi-directional mount to do pretty much anything you need to do except what I need here, and I need to get it up over top of this fascia and facing the south and on a nice angle up. So I think I'm going to have to put a little bracket on here and mount this way so that I can get a nice angle into the sun for optimum charging ability here. And I've got to mention, the nice part of this solar panel is that it does come with a nice 4-meter long cord. So putting it anywhere that you need is pretty much within a reasonable distance. 4 meters is a lot, so I'm going to keep it nice and close here to be able to manage the cable, keep it tucked in, make it look decent. But I got to make some kind of a bracket here to get this angled towards the sun where I need it, because just not sufficient here on the front north side of the house. Okay, so I had some packing material left over from a television I just bought, so I made me a little bracket out of it, nice white plastic, so it'll blend in with the fascia here. Shouldn't look too ugly. And I'll put it right close to the camera because for no particular reason. That should be going through the fascia into wood. I drilled some bigger holes here so that my My screw heads will go through the first half and then be able to tighten flat against the back side of that plastic. Using some self-drilling screws here. That's why you bring 5 when you need 4, because you usually drop one. All right, there's my bracket. Now I can mount my solar panel up on top here. So in the interest of not admitting I made a mistake or getting a taller ladder, I had to bring my bracket down so I could screw the bracket onto the top of it more easily. And then I remounted it. So now I'm going to put on our solar panel and kind of pick a best guess angle to get the best optimal sunlight. You gotta screw the stud into the back of the solar panel first, and then jam it with the jam nut. Jam it tight, and then pick your angle. I'm thinking somewhere around there. Right now it's summertime, so the sun is as high as it's going to get in the sky. Actually receding now, being it's August. But I think somewhere around that angle should do it. And then I'm just going to run this cable down through my bracket. If it'll go. And then I'll tuck it up into the soffit here and plug it in and get rid of the excess cord. And there's a little boot on this mini USB or little charge plug, mini charge port, I guess it is, that snaps right into the hole of the camera here. Charge port to make a watertight fit, but as you see, I tucked my camera up underneath the eave so I don't get any direct water into it. So you push that in and then poke the rubber all in all around. I think you could get rid of the port cover plug that comes with it, but I don't want to. It'll make enough seal, and like I say, I don't get any direct water here anyway. So put my camera back up, and now all that's left is figure out a way to neaten up this wire, get rid of that extra slack. I'll probably end up popping it up underneath the soffit here. So what I chose to do is just use some sticky backs and some tie wraps. And I just ran it over and took the excess slack and put it under one of the tie wraps and tucked it up under the eave above the camera. So there you go, the solar panel installation to keep the battery charged on my Vacos wireless outdoor camera. And like I say, I'll keep an eye on it and see if it keeps up the charge. It did say that in the winter with rain and snow that you would probably have to bring it down and recharge it, but we'll monitor it and I'll let you know in the comments. So speaking of comments, please make a comment below. Ask me a question, make a suggestion for another video you'd like to see, and please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel and click that bell, because that way you'll know when I release a new video. So thanks again for watching. Terry Peterman, the Internet Electrician.